What is going on, guys? It's your boy Moto MMA, aka Jason Boss, bringing you another video. And I wanted to introduce you to my 2004 Pan European, also known as the Honda St1300. So yeah, I did end up trading the last bike, even though I know I said that was the perfect bike. I traded it too. But guys, you know me, I have had just a great time this year, really riding different bikes and getting to experience it, and seeing what I like. And honestly, guys, I gotta say, I think the search is over. I don't know if this will be my forever bike, but this will definitely be my forever type of bike. I think I have found it, and it is the sports touring bike. I'm gonna see if I can get close enough where you can see that on there. I'm focusing the camera. There it is. So yeah, this is what you call a sports touring bike. It's not quite as big as the Honda Gold Wing. It kind of fits in between. At one point or another, Honda used to make these bikes. I think they stopped by around 2014, I want to say, is when they stopped making these bikes. And honestly, I think the reason they stopped making these bikes is because they were actually competing with themselves. The Pan American is lighter than the Gold Wing and actually has so many different accessories already on it and cheaper that you may not want to buy the Gold Wing, but it is also more comfortable than like any of the CBRs, but it's still quick. You know what I mean? Is it CBR 1000 quick? No, not at all. But is it quicker than the average bike? Definitely. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of my Pan European, and some of the things that it has on it that some bikes may not have. Now this is a aftermarket seat. Okay, and back to it before I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Yeah, this is a aftermarket seat, which you can see I can actually sit up here, and it kind of gives me like a backrest. So, and it's a big wide body seat. I am, by the way, I'm 6'2", about 280 pounds, and I definitely fit on this bike. Now, it does kind of make you tuck a little bit more, because if you look at the gears here, let me see if I can get my leg into focus. You know, when you're like the cameraman and all, see that there, guys, how my knees kind of have to bend in that little angle there. So it's more bent, almost like you would ride a sports bike, but it's not stretched so far where you're beginning to lean over. So you do have the leg angle, but you won't have to worry about leaning over. I did have a luggage trunk on the back. I took that off just because I kind of like the more of the sports bike look, and it does have the 2 saddlebags that are on it. These are locking saddlebags, so you don't have to worry about anyone going in the saddlebags. Has them on both sides. Let's see here. I also have my fog lights that someone put on there, which I believe these were like reflectors before, but they put those fog lights on it, which actually work really, really well, especially out here because it gets really foggy in Indiana sometime in the morning. That is a power windshield, so it does go up and down, adjust for height. It actually goes up pretty darn far, to be honest. And then I also have here too an electronic cruise control put in on my bike as well. So it has quite a few different features than most Pan Europeans actually have. But from what I hear, switching it up like this really is actually pretty cheap. Yeah, from what I hear, switching over like this is actually pretty cheap, adding those other options to it. Now, this may be done from the factory, I believe, because it is not like wired like a mess. I'm trying to stay focused in here, guys. Okay, got the keys in there. I'm going to turn it on for you. I think I have it in neutral, so should be good to go. I hate all these keys I get on there. Okay, so there's your instrument panel. Okay, can we see that? Miles per hour. Your RPMs. All the lights just come on when you just put the key in there like that anyway. So, okay. And I'm going to give you guys a little shot of this windshield. I know this video's got like so clunky. Okay, there you go. So if you look at that windshield now, it actually comes up like quite a large way. It actually can cover me to the point where I would get no wind on me. I don't usually keep it like that because I do ride with a full face helmet. So I kind of like having the wind on me. But if I was going like long distance where that may be a big issue, or on even like a day like today is actually a little bit extra windy, that might actually come in handy more than what I use it for. Okay, I'm going to crank it up for you. Okay, so this is what the bike sounds like cranked up. They're not that loud or whatever. I mean, it is the typical touring sound, you know what I mean? Exhaust or whatever. It's not like hyped up like a sports bike. And I honestly don't think there is too many modifications you can make to that as well. So if you want a louder sounding bike, this may not be the one for you. Oh, did I also mention I have like the heated grips here as well. So yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty loaded out. I mean, there's pretty much anything you can want on a Goldwing you have, but you also have a lot less weight. I think the newer Goldwings now are like at 951 pounds. And by the time you put gas and everything in it, you're right about 1,000. So you're definitely talking about a big difference in weight. This bike all together is like 650, I think, dry. And by the time you put all the oil and everything in it, it's about 700 pounds. So you're definitely dropping about 200 pounds worth of bike, but you're also dropping a lot more length. The newer Goldwings are a lot longer than this bike. So this bike is a turning machine, a good at the curves and the stuff like that. Like, I love it. I honestly think I have found the best of both worlds because, like I say, it is comfortable like a cruiser, but it is fast like a sports bike. I do believe it has like 100 and I got to make sure I get this right, but I'm putting it up on the screen. I believe it has 120 pounds of torque and horsepower in this thing. So, I mean, it's a monster. It really is. Top speeds out about 150 miles an hour. So, I mean, you can't beat it, and it does it all day long. But you're also able to like cruise around the town, which, I mean, that's where I'm at today, guys. I'm just riding around town. Give you a little small tour of Bedford. It's my little town here at our wonderful library. But yeah, so as far as a all-around bike, it definitely has everything that I think you would need. So if you have any other questions about the Pan European, just let me know down in the comments below. All right, guys, this is your boy Moto MMA, aka Jason Ball, saying thank you so very much for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.